another day or something. And this guy is in game now, so we're gonna be able to spectate him. And this game he's playing Kha'zix top lane, and seems like they have Shogat jungle. The bot lane is Caitlyn Leona, and they have a Lux mid with clarity on her. So, oh well, it's not exactly optimal, but anyways, they're up against a Lee Sin jungler, which is gonna be pretty dangerous early game. Also a Yorick top lane, I guess. Oh, what? This game is pretty crazy, guys. Seems like the purple team doesn't have a real support. However, not having a real support doesn't mean you will lose. Like, I see so many games, like most of the games, teams without like a serious setup, they actually manage to win because the other team tend to underestimate a team that doesn't go doesn't follow the meta game, and a lot of times the non-meta games, the non-meta teams actually manage to win. Yorick support, daydreaming copy, yeah, it could be Yorick support. These two are pre-made though, so might be a Ryze bot lane as well. We'll see. Not gonna be talking about some random setup and when might not be the case. Anyways, he's up against. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait these 55 seconds till I start talking about matchups. It might be Yorick top, it might be Riven top, hell, it might even be Ryze top. So we're gonna have to wait and see who is top and who's not. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I think it will be Ryze bot actually, but we'll see. Anyways, they have a Lux mid. They have a Shogat jungle who can really do nice ganks. We'll see if they can manage to get something good going. However, he will really have to watch out for Lee Sin early game ganks, especially when he has Ignite. He's gonna be super strong early, and he should really start with a ward this game. They have a really good poke comp, if only they use it right. Yeah, Kha'zix, Caitlyn, and Kha'zix, Caitlyn, and Lux have really good poke actually, and combining all of those three, they have a really good poke team actually. However, they have a really good teamfight comp as well. Like, they have Shogat who can engage with his Q, they have Leona who can engage as well. They can also catch people, so overall they have a really good setup here. I believe both teams have pretty good setups, but I would definitely give team fights to the blue team here. Simply because the purple team here doesn't have too good of a team fight comp. They have Lee Sin, who's not too good late game. He's really good early game, but he kind of falls off later on. They also have Yorick, who's kind of the same thing. He doesn't do too much damage. He can be really tanky though, and they have Riven as well, so they will really have to get on top of the other team to be able to do something. Oh, first banhammer. Someone spamming about points. GG, man. You got him, man. You got him. I'm actually gonna lower the music a little bit more. 330. I'm just gonna ride. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. So we're waiting for the game to see who's top lane against Kha'zix, and we're doing a top lane lesson right now. However, I will be commenting on other people as well if I see them doing something wrong or something they could have done. Yeah, the purple team is really tanky. However, Riven tends not to go too tanky, and we might see an aggressive Lee Sin as well. So we'll see how the item choices will be. So Kha'Zix is going for a standard build here. Elixir of Fortitude combined with 4 health potions and a ward. And hopefully he will use his ward before Lee manages to reach top lane for a gank. If not, it might be really dangerous.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Will you do more lessons today? I'm doing this lesson today, however it's 2 games and we might see a mid or jungle lesson after this game, so we'll see what happens and how it turns out. But I usually do 1 lesson per day, but the lesson is 2 games. If nothing weird happens, then it will be another extra game, of course. So nothing really going on right now. Leona going for some adventures. Stream shouldn't be lagging. If the stream is lagging, it's on your part or Twitch.tv's part. I'm sorry I can't really do anything about it, because I can't do it so that you can choose qualities since I'm not partnered. Which kind of sucks though that you have to be partnered for that. But I guess Shogath is starting blue buff, which is not exactly what you want to do. If you're starting blue buff, you're putting a lot of pressure on your top lane and your mid lane to help you. And if your top lane helps you, he's gonna miss like 2 to 3 creeps top lane. So what you want to do as a jungler is pretty much to start down the bottom side every time, simply because it's a lot easier to get a decent pull when you're one guy extra, and also you don't need to set your lane behind. Like this game, I don't know, I think they didn't really decide where to go. I guess it's Riven bot lane. They're probably going for like a first blood here or something. But it seems like it's Yorick top lane. He doesn't have any armor either, so what Kha'Zix should be looking for here is pretty much to hit level 2 before Yorick and just go all in with Ignite and Fort Pot as well. Yorick doesn't have any potions either, so he should just try to hit level 2 and go all in pretty much. Whenever he gets 1 level ahead, he should just try to all in before he gets too much poke like this. Yeah, bot lane actually managed to get first blood. So you see, they don't have a serious setup or whatever, or not a serious setup, they don't have a meta setup. But they still managed to get first blood here. They might even get another kill. Some sick ass invading going on. But let's focus on top lane for now. So right now he's getting a little bit poked, even though he was at the lane earlier, and he was ahead in experience. He's now a little bit behind, so what he should have done is try to utilize that. Yorick was a little bit late to lane, and he had level 2 when Yorick was level 1. He should have tried to all in with Fort Pot Ignite before Yorick got to this stage, because now he's just Yorick has gotten both of his goals, and he's gonna have some really strong harass going. So especially if you start Fort Pot, you want to try to hit 1 level above the other guy and just try to all in on him with your Fort Pot. So right now Yorick is though. If he can manage to sustain a little bit more. Oh, he actually popped his Fort Pot there. Not the best moment to pop your Fort Pot. He would have survived anyways. I guess at least he survived now. However, you really want to use your Fort Pot offensively if you can, to land a kill or something and try to snowball the lane. However, he survived now because of it, but he could have used it later on if Yorick decided to jump on her anyways. Yorick is such an easy champion to play though. All you do is just spam your E and W all day, and you pretty much can't lose your lane unless you get killed early game or something. shit. What the fuck happened? It's better. Did he just teleport? What the hell? Oh, it's not live. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Shit. Okay, we're back. Sorry for that one. So he bought a longsword. He didn't have too much money. He really needs that ward for losing ganks. So spending the money on a ward is a good idea. However, he wants to go a little bit more aggressive. Like right here, it would be a perfect moment to go offensive. He's got so many minions right now, and if Yorick simply auto attacks him, he's gonna get the aggro from all of those minions. So using your minions for his advantage would be is a really good idea. A lot of people don't tend to forget about minion damage, but it's actually really strong. At least in the early stages of the game, of course. Sorry for that one. I need to take some notes. So he hasn't warded yet. He's walking down to ward now. Deciding to ward this brush. I would have warded this brush though. Oh, went all in. I missed that one, so I'm gonna play back. So right here, he has a lot of minions still. He goes down to put up a ward. And he still has all of these minions. Look, all of these minions are hitting Yorick right now, and he has taken so much damage from Ignite and all of the minions. So thinking about the minions and them doing a lot of damage early game is really important in lane. So that was a really nice kill, taking advantage of the minions there. So right now he should probably back, get some more items, try to probably get a Vamp Scepter or something to have some sustain against Yorick. He's gonna be a little bit ahead right now though, so he's not gonna need too much sustain. He's probably gonna be able to all in once again pretty soon. How can you actually see what he evolves? Yeah, he evolved W, of course. That's a standard play. Yo Epic, what elo is this? This is Silver 5. I believe it's Silver 5 or Silver 4. I think it's Silver 5 though. So that's a nice play though. He's level 6 now, Yorick is level 5. He should really try to go now when he's one level ahead. I believe he still should have backed earlier on and get either a Scepter or maybe what is it called? Tear of the Goddess. Tear of the Goddess is a really good item on Kha'zix, simply because you use so much mana at him when you spam all of your abilities. Especially against a Yorick who has so much push power, I guess. Like so much harass as well. He can push the lanes really easily with his calls. So a Tear of the Goddess would probably have been the best choice, but at this point I really think he can afford both. He still has 26 farm against Yorick's 35 though, so he's a little bit behind on farm. So he's solely stepping up there. Can't really do too much right now. Oh, that was a close one. Sorry if I'm tabbing out sometimes, it's because I'm taking notes to sum up the game afterwards. Yeah, you can. You're supposed to be able to use brushes to avoid goals, but mostly they can actually. It happens that they follow you inside as well. So yeah, right now he's sitting at 0 mana and he doesn't have any sustain either, so he should really have backed earlier on. When he pushed the lane to the turret, he should have just backed really quick. Yorick wouldn't have been able to push anything or do anything to his lane. Now he's sitting really low, and he's basically a sitting duck if he decides to stay. And now he's leaving top when Yorick is pushing, which is not really what you want to do. You don't want to leave your lane when the opponent is pushing at your turret, because that's most likely gonna end up with some serious damage to your turret. Bot lane is going deep right now, making the plays. So he picked up a brutalizer right now, which is a decent item on Kha'Zix. However, starting with brutalizer is not really the best idea, especially not against this Yorick who doesn't have any armor at all. He doesn't have any armor runes or anything, so he doesn't really have anything to reduce. I mean, gives you armor pen, gives you a little bit of cooldown reduction as well. However, not the best choice of item against this Yorick here. Rather get a Tear of the Goddess and a Vamp Scepter afterwards for more sustain and more poke ability. Right now he doesn't have a ward. He can see Lee Sin down here though, so he doesn't necessarily have to ward now. Yorick forced to flash, which means next time he decides to go all in, Yorick pretty much must die. This time he decides to ward a little bit deeper. This means he can actually be ganked though, so with this ward Lee Sin can actually sneak past here. Probably not gonna happen though, because you won't think about the ward being placed here. However, it's possible that he could sneak up here. And as Kha'Zix, you have that long jump anyway, so I really believe that warding up here or either Tribush or up here is better for to keep yourself safe. Also, as a mid laner and a jungler, you should probably try to communicate with each other to ward both this. If you're Lux, you want to communicate with Shogath so that you keep both this brush and this brush warded at all times pretty much. It pretty much nullifies any gank ability. Like the mid laner in their team won't be able to roam because you'll see him or her leaving lane. And also your mid laner will pretty much be immune to ganks unless he goes full retard and just doesn't watch the minimap. So right now they should really just back. Kha'Zix has no mana, Shogath has no mana either. But yeah, he should really try to pick up a Tear of the Goddess here. Simply to not go out of mana this fast. So the minions right now, Yorick has 60 minions compared to Kha'Zix 51, so he's not too far behind at this point. Decides to pick up another longsword though. Probably going for a Vamp Scepter with that one. However, he will probably go out of mana really quick anyways. And we'll see if he has mana problems later on. So pretty close game so far. The plays going down mid lane.
Blue team double kill.
Plays. Yeah, he doesn't have boots either, so he'll have to be really careful about losing ganks. He has 2 wards though, so he wards. Okay, this time he wards down here, which is not really too useful because when this ward runs out, they will be able to gank him pretty easily from Tribush. They're also up against a Lee Sin who can jump over walls with his W, so you really don't wanna ward down here. Rather ward somewhere up here. You'll be able to escape anyways. He's soon level 11, which means he should evolve his E to be able to jump further. So warding up here is probably the best choice anyways. You should ask your mid laner to ward here or something. So Yorick going for the Muramana instantly. Probably not what you want to do either. And you don't really get too much out of the Muramana this early. He should probably have gone for more tankiness instead, like get a giant spelt or something in between upgrading his Tear of the Goddess. Getting Muramana this early doesn't really give you too much. Like, you don't get too much out of the item, and getting that 400 extra, 380 extra health, I think it is on a Giant Sword right now. It's worth so much more than simply upgrading Muramana instantly. Oh, he's getting ganked. So as you saw, Lee Sin was able to go to enter the lane through Tribers here. That wasn't warded. Oh, that resulting in him getting killed there. So that was pretty much the ward making the difference here. And the fact that Lee Sin is really strong early game, and that support junglers aren't that strong in this new meta. So yeah, they might actually take down the turrets here. They have a lot of minions with them, so they will probably take the turret here. So risking dying over warding up here somewhere, it's not the best idea. So how are the other lanes doing? Bot lane. Holy shit, so many kills. 6 kills on Caitlyn. 6 kills on Twitch as well. Holy shit, they're going balls deep here. Oh! He took the bullet, man. He took the bullet for him. Like a sir. So, seems like Lee Sin is going for Frozen Mallet. I don't really like going Frozen Mallet on Lee Sin. You already have your E for slows, but I would still prefer to go Warmog any day on Lee Sin. Unless it's like really late game and you just want the stats as well. Dives going on. So back to top lane. 81 in farm to 82, so he managed to equalize the farm. Well done by him. Now he doesn't have any ward though. He got his Vamp Scepter now. He still suffers from this from difficulties getting mana though, so really getting that Tear of the Goddess early is such a key item on Kha'zix. If you get it, you have so much more sustain when it comes to mana. So yeah, right now pretty much a farming lane going on, not too much to do right now. He should really try, at least when he doesn't have his Tear of the Goddess, he should be going more aggressive and try to kill Yorick rather than trying to just farm, because this simply ends up in him going and being forced to go back. So if you decide to go this offensive, you really want to try to go for those kills, and you don't really want to try to just farm if you get these items. He gets his tier now, but if you get it this late, it's gonna take so long until it's fully stacked. The best you can do is just to get your tier as early as possible, and just stack it up by using your Q to last hit. Because whenever your Q comes up off cooldown, the tier will be off cooldown as well. So you'll be stacking the tier so fast. So if you have any questions, by the way, guys, feel free to ask them at any point of time, and I'll do my best to answer them. You can also tell me if I'm missing something, or if there's something you think I need to tell him, or anything like that. So right now he's roaming bot lane. No, he's roaming mid. Ryze is really strong though, so we'll have to watch out. A little bit questionable play here, since maybe he didn't realize that Ryze was this strong. And now Yorick is here though, and he's pretty strong now as well. He got a kill and 2 assists. That was a little bit greedy, like it's really a standard play, like there are a lot of people just getting greedy for kills. When you see someone going low, they just try to go all in to get the kill. 99% of the time it's not gonna be worth it though. A lot of times though, when I've done these lessons, people tell me that they do some mistakes due to the fact that a lot of people are watching the stream and watching him play and stuff. Sometimes it makes the people nervous, so you should have that in mind before complaining or making fun of him or whatever, guys, because this is all about learning anyways. So don't be mean, guys, by the way. So the red team is setting up for Baron here. The blue team, they have this warded though. Kha'zix is top lane, so they don't really want to fight this. They don't know where Yorick is at the moment, or now they know. So right now, he should really be trying to push top when Yorick isn't there, to equalize the lane, equalize the gold for his team. Now Lee Sin is here though. Lee Sin is really fed at this point actually, 4-1-2 in stats. Seems like his team is doing some work down here though. What's this song? This song is Kha'zix Summit. Beat Ellie Goulding. Okay, so it seems like they're grabbing Dragon. Kind of questionable to try to go for Dragon as the Leona looks though, but it seems like they got it. Twitch didn't really react to it. Oh, guess he's going a little bit aggressive here. However, Lee Sin is really strong at this point. Red team should win this. Anyways, they got a better late game team and all silver games feels like 30+ minutes. Actually, I would say that the blue team would win this late game. Simply because they have Shogav, who's really beast late game. They also have Caitlyn as an AD. They have Kha'Zix is really strong late game to just burst down the AD or something. And the real key to the red team here is the Twitch. So if they manage to kill the Twitch, before he manages to do too much damage, they might be able to win the game. However, they have Yorikos though, so it might be a little bit difficult as well. So we'll see. It might be a close game. Leona getting a little bit caught out here. So the red team is a slight bit ahead, not too much ahead though. But Kha'Zix kinda needs to head out the mid now though, and he does that. So he's getting mana immune right now, and not really what you want to do either. Mana immune doesn't give you too much as Kha'Zix. Rather rush that Bloodthirster or something. Bloodthirster is really strong on Kha'Zix's first item, simply because your spells scale with AD. So having spells scaling with AD pretty much means you're going to rush a Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster is the item with the most, giving the most AD in the game out of all items. And if you have a champion that scales out of AD, it's obviously gonna be a really good choice of item. Nicely done going in and out of the battle here. He might be able to clean something up. His jump is off cooldown, he has flash as well. Oh shit. Oh shit, Twitch coming out of stealth. And he has kicking butt. Holy shit, this Leona is going balls deep. Oh well, so getting mana immune is not the best the best option you have, uh,
Rampage.
especially not on Kha'Zix. You want to try to get more AD, as much AD as possible, as fast as possible after you got your Tear of the Goddess for the extra mana and extra mana regen. Yeah, I don't know if this is new, but Mana Immune gives you a decent amount of AD based on how much mana you have. Yeah, of course it gives you a little bit of AD, but if, as you see here, he gets 25 AD from this, and he could have gotten 100 AD from BT. So the difference is pretty huge right here, and he spent a lot of gold on that Mana Immune as well. So it's not even gonna be close to as good as a BT or Last Whisper or whatever for more damage. Yeah, so they're pretty much getting caught left and right here. No wards at all in their own jungle, and they're simply getting caught one after another, going in one by one here. Pretty much the result of not having a single ward in their entire jungle. The active is now physical damage, so you're actually wrong, but mana will be more cost efficient. Actually, he already had his Vampiric Scepter, so I'm pretty sure it was more cost efficient to go for a BT first item when he already have the Vampiric Scepter as well. Not 100% sure though, but that's what I would have done anyways, just go for a BT after my Tear of the Goddess. So, not too much going on. Blue team barely has any wards right now. Actually seems like the red team is really stacking HP this game. A lot of HP on both Lee and Riven, and also on Rice. I think he's got his rod, so he's a little bit tanky. Has a lot of has more HP than the regular AP carry at this point. Oh, managing to catch Rice off guard here. Some fighting going on. Twitch managing to stealth though, which means she should really be trying to get someone else, not trying to chase for Twitch here. He might be able to get him now though, simply because Twitch misplayed. He might die as well. Well, he actually manages to kill him, so it's all good. However, he could have done a lot more damage in the fight if he simply went for those two instead, who were up here, around here at this point.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Killing spree. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so I have a few key points to sum up the game with afterwards, but there's still still a good portion of the game left. So right here they could easily go for a dragon if they would have all grouped up for it. Now it's gonna be really dangerous though. So Kha'zix top lane getting free turret turned out to be a good decision after all. If the red team would have been awake enough though, they would have all rushed to dragon as well, because it was pretty obvious that the blue team was about to go to rush baron or dragon, sorry, and they could have easily intercepted them there and got a few kills. Can you tell me why exactly you're doing this free coaching thing? I don't know. I have nothing better to do right now, and it's pretty fun actually. And I hope people can learn from it as well. Like, if some people can learn just anything from each day, it's good. He wants the fame, yeah. Get the fame with 30 viewers, and it's GG, bro. Someone get... Oh, I didn't actually see what happened there. Where's actually Kha'zix getting caught? We need to see. Need to see this, what happened. Get the bitches, get the money. First you get the money, then you get the bitches. So, yeah. Simply not having any kind of vision around here. So that was a pretty huge throw. First you get the challenger, then you get the bitches. Lol. Yeah. Caitlyn is still pushing up here though, so she's applying a lot of pressure here. Not sure why everyone is going for her though, because they could have easily gotten this turret. This is probably the biggest difference between low elo and higher elo. The biggest difference between high elo and lower elo is probably the fact that people tend to prioritize getting kills over getting turrets or whatever. Like, and they tend to not take advantage when they kill someone or catch someone off guard. Like, if you kill someone, if you catch someone off guard somewhere and kill him, then it's a 5 versus 4. You really need to do something. Like, you don't go to, if you catch someone, you don't go to farm Braves or farm wolves or take blue or whatever. You go push a tower, get some objective, get dragon, get baron, get blue buff or whatever. Just do something with it. Don't just go farm Braves or whatever, because you need to take advantage of when you make plays, because else the plays are just useless. Like, getting 1 kill at this point is pretty useless if you don't do anything with it. So right now he got his BT, which is really good. I guess he has a few stacks. He has around half the stacks on his mana immune as well. So he should probably be trying to stack it a little bit more frequently though. Oh, snipes. Like, right now it feels like it's one throw after another one, and after that the other team does the same, like throws. Oh, sick Leona ulti, they're hitting everyone and they're just gonna die now. Holy shit, that Leona ulti making the place. Didn't see Kha'zix positioning that fight, so we'll have to replay. Actually, I guess we're not resetting, because I fucked it up. Video is lagging, but not the sound. I'm not dropping frames, guys, so I'm sorry if it's lagging, but it's not on my end. It's either your internet or Twitch servers. Leona is smurfing. She's challenger. Yeah, probably. Probably smurfing. So he got the CDR boots. It's a decent choice. However, I would probably like to go for Ninja Tabi this game simply because they have so much AD. So many people auto attacking. They have Twitch, Riven, they have Lee Sin and Yorick all AD. And they only have one AP this game, so I would probably have gone Ninja Tabi. However, I think I would have gone for Ninja Tabi this game at least. Oh, might be catching Rice here. It's pretty strong though, so they'll have to watch out. So now there are two people up here trying to chase down Rice. They actually got him though, so it's good. Where are the Twitch servers located? It's not about where they're located. It's more about that the fact that the Twitch.tv they prioritize the big streamers before the small ones. So they give all their server power, whatever, to the bigger streamers, which sometimes results in lag for the streams with with smaller amounts of views. So yeah, the red team just got the leader here from going in 1 versus 1, and this is a good time to go for Baron. 3 people are dead. They see Lee Sin bot lane farming. The only one they don't see is Twitch, and Twitch alone will not be able to do anything against them. Holy shit. So they should be able to grab a Baron here, unless Lee Sin pulls out some 6 steal. So yeah, they get the Dragon, or Baron, sorry. Actually, Kha'zix died. Shit. Why am I not looking? Sorry for that. The replay. So now, I'm gonna watch out more for the Kha'zix play. I think he's trying to jump out over for the kill on Twitch. But Twitch is so goddamn strong at the moment. Oh yeah, the barrier baits. Barrier bait's too strong. Holy shit, that Lee Sin. Grabbing that ult like a champ. So yeah, you don't really want to go for... Twitch also has GA, so chasing a fed Twitch, a Twitch with 13 kills, and GA up is not really the best idea. Especially not if you're alone. Even though you're an aggressive bruiser like Kha'zix and Assassin, you do a lot of damage to ADs, but if you can't kill them in one burst, if you can't kill an AD in one burst, you're probably gonna die. Because he's gonna lifesteal so much, and you're probably gonna die from it before you get your cooldowns back. This Lux build, oh shit. Lux going for Lich Bane, Deathfire Grasp. As Lux, you really want to get as much ability power as possible and CDR. She has 10% CDR and not too much ability power. She could have had so much more. And as Lux, you don't really get close enough to use your Deathfire Grasp, or well, you shouldn't get close enough. But she's really fed though. So, seems like Kha'zix is going for a GA. He has a decent amount of damage right now, but he's not really getting targeted in fights. So, if I was him, I would probably have gone for a Last Whisper or something, because their team is getting pretty tanky at this point. Holy shit. So here they have some great positioning. The red team pretty much running in, dying one by one. Simple cleanup by Kha'zix, that's what he does best. And this game should be over right now. They can easily end this one right here. Oh, the jumps. People are still chasing though, instead of getting turrets. They're getting in. What the hell is going on? Why are they not finishing the game? Finish the game! Well, is the game ending? Oh, nice snipe. And he's dead. So this should be the end of the game. Or not.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So I have a few points to
Red team's turret
to sum this game up with. I'm just gonna wait until the game is over, and we can sum up the game. They're not ending the game yet. I just don't understand why they're dragging it out so long. Because they could have ended it like 5 minutes ago or something. Not too much to comment on now. Showyef didn't do anything you asked. Oh, that sucks. Teammates refusing to communicate is not something you want to have,
team's turret has been destroyed.
obviously. But yeah, at this point they're pretty tanky though. The other team's pretty tanky, so I believe a Last Whisper would have been a better choice than Guardian Angel at this point, simply because you're not really getting focused in team fights, and you also have a lot of lifesteal now. Oh, the extended E. Kill him! Yeah. Kills, man. Okay, the game is over now. So we're good. Okay, good game. First game over. And it's a victory. Yep. So basically, to sum up this game, the first thing I noticed was the early game thing, like when you were level 2, level 3. As Kha'zix, when you get level 2 before your opponent, like you were level 2 and Yorick was level 1, you also started with Elixir and you had Ignite, so what you want to do is just to try to go all in as fast as possible. If you get level 2 while he is level 1, you can easily kill him if you just go all in. Also, a great thing to think about on lane, in any lane, like bottom, mid, top, any lane actually, is to use minions to your advantage. Like, if you have a big group of minions fighting for you, like fighting next to you, if your opponent auto attacks you, they will attack him instantly. So if you go all in and he decides to go all in as well, the creeps will do a lot of damage to him. A lot of people tend to underestimate creeps, but especially in the beginning of the games, they are actually pretty strong and they do a lot of damage. And if you use the minions to your advantage, you're gonna get a lot more damage in these early game skirmishes. And also, when you have the entire point of running Elixir of Fortitude or Fort Pot, that most people call it, is pretty much to go all in early level and try to snowball from there, get an early kill and try to snowball the lane. And if you decide to go for that start, you should try to go all in. If not, you could start something else, like start 9 potions towards a few mana potions or something. You could even start what's the item called? Oh, never mind. You can start with some other items instead if you're not gonna go all in like that. Also, you got the tier of the goddess a little bit too late. As you saw, Yorick has insane sustain when he's in lane. That actually rhymed as well. GG. But anyways, Yorick has insane sustain when he's in lane with his calls and stuff. So if you're going for items such as Vampire Scepter or Brutalizer as first item, this game you chose to go with Brutalizer as first item. And if you decide to go for that, you really need to go all in or something really early, because if you just go for Brutalizer and skip the tier of the goddess, you're gonna go so much. You're gonna have so much mana problems. If you don't just go aggressive, like at the point when you just get back to lane, decide to go really aggressive, you should really think about starting tier of the goddess, buying tier as fast as possible instead to be able to stack it with your Q while farming. And the best way to stack your tier is obviously to just use Q whenever it's off cooldown, because your tier will be off cooldown as well then. Just last hit with your Q, it doesn't cost much mana either. Also, as an AD caster such as Kha'zix, your spell. What's special with AD casters is that your spells scale with AD, which is not too usual. But what's great with it is that if you just stack a lot of AD, you'll do a shit ton of damage. So what you want to do is really to get as much AD as possible, as quick as possible. So getting a BT for really fast is really strong on Kha'zix. And getting mana immune that early without a stacked tier, it costs a lot of money, and you'd rather have that AD from BT, because mana immune without having it fully stacked or something, without having a lot of stacks on it, doesn't give you too much AD, and you'd rather go get a BT or something that gives you a lot of AD instead. And the last thing I wrote down, or that I noticed this game, was that sometimes you went for the kills too much. Like you had some tunnel vision moments where you just went all in for the kill, even though like 2 people or 3 enemies were around you or something, and you pretty much just went on full tunnel vision mode and tried to get them. Just try to like look around the battle before you decide to engage, like who's here, what enemies are here, what can I do now and stuff. But it happens to all of us anyways.